This is a mess. But before I can get this garage from looking like this to looking like this, well, I have a lot of work to do. Fortunately, I have a few 3D printers that are going to help out a lot. And I had something else come in that's going to help me lift it all to a whole new level. But we're going to talk about that a little bit later.
Getting started, couldn't help looking around the internet and just trying to find some inspiration from, garages that people have made out there. And, well, some of them are kind of crazy. I mean, I love the cars and all, but those clean floors, that's just not going to work for me. I did see a number of things that I do like, so let's try to incorporate some of those. Getting started with this whole garage project, well, as I said before, is going to take a lot of cleaning. With the crazy weather that we've been having, I tried putting everything under a little tent as I was working on things. Then I had to kind of close up for the day and start all over again later. It was a never-ending battle, and things just sort of got more and more frustrating until, well, I came close to snapping. The whole idea for this video really kind of came about when I was looking for a way to move some of my storage, so I definitely made sure I was going to follow the instructions. Fortunately, they're really clear and easy to use. The provided template for the ceiling, well, it kind of seems like a pain at first, but I found that taping it up as per the instructions, that's really absolutely necessary, and I found that it helped a lot. Also, it really helps to have a second person, even if they don't want to be on camera. As I said, I followed all the instructions down to the last letter, and I'm really glad I did. Little things I might have skipped, like marking the places to drill with a pencil, well, that really made it all easier. After drilling the holes into the rafters, where those pencil marks are, then I just put the brackets into place with the large bolts, and it was all super easy. And then it was just as simple to slide the main axle part into place. Adding a few retaining bolts for security definitely helped my peace of mind. Next was getting the cables into place, and, well, that was a bit of an adventure because, well, cables. They just seem to always get twisted around no matter what you do. Next was setting up the wire grid, and that really wasn't that big of a deal, and since I had it available, I used my power drill instead of the included manual tool. Now, the only thing I did wrong here, maybe, was to, I think, over-tighten the connectors a little bit, and the grid bent a little bit, but hey, it's not coming loose. Then it was time to connect the cables to the grid, and, well, this was another crazy adventure, but I did make it through. I think God gave us cables to test our patience, or something. I was definitely tested.
Surrender! No more!
Speaking of tests, I wanted to try that handle that they included with everything and just see how that works. And guess what? It works. I think I'm still going to use my drill instead, though. That makes it go a lot faster. Now, it was about this point that I realized something you probably have already noticed, that the template was still taped to the ceiling, even if the humidity was making it fall. Well, the instructions don't say anything about taking it down, but maybe they assumed I'm smart enough to figure it out. Ha! Fooled them. The FLEXIMOUNT GL1, it's supposed to lift around 300 pounds, and I thought it might be a good idea to get on there and try it out myself. Well, that's when I realized my little cordless drill, it's not cut out for this kind of work. I thought I'd mention that because you might want to know that as well. Ignore those knees, please. My dog Max, though, he had no problems with it, and neither did my daughter. But I'm really not sure either of those are great tests of what the GL1 can do. Setting up the second FLEXIMOUNT GL1, it went a lot quicker than the first one, and not just because I didn't film it for you, but I did want to point out those little end caps on the wire grid, well, they're super loose, and actually all of them fell out at some point during the build. I decided just to use some of the paper tape that they give you for the template, and I just covered the ends and stuck them right back in there. All good.